Right here on the deck, man, it's Cloud 9, Deviator. And I was like 10 years old, man. I was one of those dudes that was like B-boys. You know what I mean? We on the cardboard doing break dancing and all that. Your mom's yelling at you, messing your jeans up and all that. You know what I mean? So just being a part of that influenced me to really want to be a part of that culture. You know what I mean? And you know, part of the culture is dealing with graffiti, breaking, dancing, rapping, popping, and locking. So just being in any parts of that doing back in the days, we definitely stayed relevant within that culture. So just being a part of that, of course, you know what I mean? No doubt, like everything that we put in, all the work we put in back then, let it possible for us to do what we doing now. Big Daddy Kane, man, like Kane was like fresh air when we heard him. You know, I was just starting to really DJ. We started doing parties. And when he did that warming up came, man, it's like that used to get the crowd really going. So that right there really showed me like what I wanted to really do. Aside from that, my pops took it to my first concert. My first concert was Evelyn Champagne King. You know, I mean, I had to be like 5 years old. I remember it like it was yesterday. And when I saw that, it changed my life. That made me want to do, maybe want to be in the spotlight, maybe want to control the crowd like she was controlling that crowd. And when Kane came along in them suits, man, that, I had the 3 stripes and the eyebrows and all that. You know, they just called me Part 4. Back then, what we dealt with was more of a poor marketing strategy. You know, we dealt with more of the fans and the street level. You know, if it wasn't for Sony radios, I don't think that Cloud 9 would even exist. You know, Jersey City had the climate of Sony radios. That was the thing. If you live in Jersey City, you had a Sony radio back in the 90s. So we used that as a catalyst to actually catapult our production onto those mixtapes, those Maxwell tapes, the gray ones, not the other ones, the TDKs, the gray ones. We did those and we put those out, and definitely just, you know, the fans ate it up. You know what I mean? The streets actually gave me my name because my first mixtape was called 12 and I named it Cloud 9. My name was 12 though. I named it Cloud 9. Bootlegger dude was chasing me down the block. I'm in the car, dude chasing me like, yo, Cloud 9. I'm like, yo, my name ain't Cloud. He's like, yo, if your name ain't Cloud, that's what the streets calling you right now. Because they really like that mixtape. And I just put it out as an answer to somebody else. My man was like, yo, they be doing mad mixtapes around here. So I'm like, I could do one. And I did one. I named it Cloud 9. And that's where the name came from. And it stuck with me. So the streets not only helped me progress, but they gave me the name to do it with. Besides my mother getting kicked out of our house because I had like a stereo that was too loud. And she said, listen, boy, when we move, you definitely, I'm gonna get you your turntable for your birthday. She did that. Got kicked out we got kicked out of 2 apartments because of the turntable. So of course, you know, my first set of turntables caused us to move out of a good location actually. But she always supported me. She's always there for me. And she always said that one day you're gonna do something. You know what I mean? I ain't there yet, but sometime, at some point, I will do something. You know, man, you know, the father was supportive. You know, at first, you gotta understand, like, you're always gonna have somebody that's gonna be wary of certain things with this culture, especially when you're an adult. You don't know what's really going on with the culture, so you just say, oh well, yeah, I did doing that jitterbug stuff and this and that, but they don't really know what's really going on in the street. But when you get to that point and you say, well, this is what I'm going to do, Dad, or this is what I'm going to do, Mom, and they really see you doing it, they see you in that element, and they see that makes you happy, that's where the support comes from. The ones that say, yo, man, it ain't, give it up, man. You know what I mean? Like, y'all ain't this far. It's like they set your own goals for you. They say, oh, well, you supposed to have been here. You supposed to do this. You supposed to did that. Nah, how do you know that? I'm supposed to be right where I'm at right now. Because obviously, I'm on the right path I got you talking about. So I feel as though that you can't let nobody navigate for you. You have to navigate for yourself. And in doing so, and navigating for yourself, this helps you overcome all the people that's out there saying that, oh yeah, y'all ain't gonna do it. Y'all ain't gonna do this, y'all ain't gonna do that. Just to touch people that that don't really know about this culture. You know what I mean? Just to get that one guy say, man, you know what? I never listen to rap, but I like y'all joint. That one person you can change, that's good enough. Because you can't change everybody. But you can change that one person, that one time, at that what you call it then, that's what it's about. The one thing I always want to remember is remain yourself. You know what I mean? Remain who you are. You know what I mean? Your legacy is your legacy. You know what I mean? My legacy is only defined by the person I am. You know what I mean? So I got my son here with me right now. That's the other part of my legacy. You know what I mean? And for him to see me in my element, and that's all I need, because he's going to help me keep me going. So when I'm dead, who's going to live on for me? He is. My wisdom live on through him. I can't carry legacy once I'm dead, but I have to make it way for him to carry something on. A legacy is started from one and passed to the next. The only thing you can expect is Deviators coming out, man. You know what I mean? Deviators is a bunch of DJs. What we doing, we starting the DJs in 47 different cities. You know what I mean? So we look for 90 DJs. And those DJs that we're looking for are prominent DJs. You know what I mean? We're trying to take back what was rightfully ours in the first place. Okay, that number one position. Because hip hop started in the basement with that red light and those two turntables. You know what I mean? A guy got on the mic and said, you know, yes, y'all. But that mic was ours. They didn't bring that mic there. We brung it there. Because that's what we do as DJs. So now what we're trying to do now, we killing the DJ. And what I mean by that, we're killing the title DJ. Because now we're deviators. Because everybody's being calling themselves a DJ now. It's like everybody calling themselves MCs and they're not. You know what I mean? Yeah, you a good rapper, but you're not an MC. You're not lyrically fit to hold down any kind of structure or to make any kind of statements. That's the statement that's being made over the radio right now. They only doing that because we're allowing them to get the ammo to do it. So DJs is having the same kind of attack. You go on, you look on Ellen, you see guest DJs up there. They never DJ day in their life. They want to be guest DJs though. You got Paris Hilton, nothing to her, but she's a DJ. Like, come on, I don't want to be categorized in the same category with Paris Hilton as being something that it took me years to build. So therefore, if she want to be a DJ, let her be a DJ. We deviators over here. That's what we do. We deviate. So that DJ thing, we killing that.